So by now, you've logged in, you've completed your process, your identification. At this point, you've already been verified. You have your account number and your login. So now you're at the point to where now we're going to log in and we're going to walk through the process of making a deposit, getting the address, our wallet address that we need in order to pull the money over. Okay. So just go ahead and just log in. And of course, everything should just be auto saved for you on your own. Okay. And so now we are in. So what I want you to do is at this point, once you're in, you'll notice that we don't have any money in there. And now what we want to do is click on the deposit. We're going to go in to make a deposit. When you're going in to request to make a deposit, it's taking you over. This is your cashier, and it's giving you those options far as how you want to make your deposit. And again, we're focusing on a Bitcoin because this is where the deposit we want to make. Now, you'll also notice that that Bitcoin, you're familiar from what we identified with earlier. So the Bitcoin logo is just the Bitcoin logo. You're not going to see an actual Cash App logo in here. So when you're going to look to figure out where and how to identify it, it's mainly is Bitcoin. So that's how we're going to load our money from Cash App is Bitcoin. So once you click in, it's just telling you that this is the deposit, and it's letting you know that these wallets are for one-time use only. You reuse it, you may delay your deposit, or you may not even get your deposit. Sometimes I think before I probably accidentally tried to reuse a wallet and it wouldn't let me. So this is a one-time deal when you're going in to decide. And you remember when we made our fifth, even though we originally started out with 50, we only have $48 in our wallet. But again, we're still going to have fees coming out of our wallet. So it may look like we have 48 now, but once I transfer, it's going to be lower than that. So I believe the pay you have options far as the timing of it, far as how much they're going to charge you. So just to be safe, if I have 48 in there, let's just say we're going to deposit $45 here. And it could be off maybe just a little. Hit the next. And what it's doing is thinking about it, because what it's going to give you is the address. So here you will notice that you have a QR code, but this is the address that we're needing. Right here is your address. This address is tied to your account here. So they know that when you buy your Bitcoin and you send it to this address, it should be coming to your BetAnything account. So all you got to simply do is just click on it. Once it says it's copied, then now we have that, and we'll just go back over to our Cash App. We pull up our Cash App to go back to our Cash App wallet. Now click back into your Bitcoin, and this is the part to where now your options is you're not going to buy anymore. You already bought it. You're not going to sell it right now. What you're going to do is transfer it. So those two arrows is basically letting you know that send or receive your to your Bitcoin wallet, basically. So now we're going to be sending money from this wallet over to our BetAnything wallet. So we're going to go ahead and say send. And how much are we going to send? Now we told BetAnything that we're bringing in 45. Now I can put 45 in here, and if the fees, and let's just click next. This is where we will paste. We're going to paste our address in here. Just click on the little radio button, and it's basically letting you know, confirming that that's the Bitcoin wallet address that you're going to be sending your money to. Then we'll hit next. and this is when it'll show us how much they're going to charge us. Now, just for priority, for within 20 minutes or less, they're charging us $3.14. But far as rush, then it could take up to 2 hours. You can kind of save you a little bit, a little bit under $1. So you can save and only pay $2.10 fee. Well, y'all already know I don't be having patience. So I've always chose the 20 minutes or less because I just be wanting to make sure that my Bitcoin is going to get there. And that 2 hours, sometimes you don't have that 2 hour delay because of your drawbreaks, because then we will discuss that later. But for now, I usually choose the $3.14. So it's telling me, it's letting you know, it's confirming that we're withdrawing $45 to our external wallet, and it has the address, how much we're sending, and it should be arriving in 20 minutes or less. So let's confirm it. It's giving us an ID, and there we go. You initiated a withdrawal, $45. So it took it, you hit done, and we left with a whole penny, y'all. But so now what we do is we wait, and then we'll capture a Cash App notification that's going to say, hey, your deposit is now ready on the blockchain, meaning that it's then went through all the processes of transferring the money into the system that it needs to go through in order to get you over into Bitcoin. And once that loads, we'll be back.